and sit down.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is YGOanimeDecksNDuels. I'm Mac.
And I'm Shane.
And we got a deck profile here on Yugi's Duelist Kingdom deck / Grandpa Muto's deck. Yugi's Grandpa's deck, it also contains Exodia in the deck, so I'm going to turn this over to Shane to do the profile, and we'll go from there. Thank you.
Alright, so what better way to start off than with Exodia? If I can get him laid out for you real quick. There he is. He's awesome. You have to have all 5 cards, of course. Everybody knows what he does, but it's worth mentioning because he's awesome. Like I said, you get all 5 cards, you win the duel. You don't got to summon them. Alright, so next we have the heavy hitter that we see all the way through the original Yu-Gi-Oh! The best Yu-Gi-Oh! Of all. Dark Magician. Yugi's signature card, also Grandpa's signature card. Just an awesome card. I like him. He's my favorite. Then we've got Karibo. Everybody knows what Karibo does. Kind of nice. Just send him from your hand to graveyard and no effect damage or no battle damage. Then we've got Mystical Elf. She's just a normal card. She's cool looking. She's your defender. 4-star, 2000 defense. Good one. We've got the Silver Fang from Duelist Kingdom. You remember this card. 1200 attack, 800 defense. Nothing special really, but cool looking, I think. Then we've got Magician of Black Chaos with the Black Magic Ritual. You gotta have them both, plus level stars, or total level equals 8 or more, or something like that. You get what I'm saying here. Then we've got Blackluster Soldier and Blackluster Ritual. Same deal. Once again, you got to have the ritual card to do the ritual summon.
I like this card because the first time Yugi used it was against My Valentine, and when he summoned the monster, she pretty much just forfeit the duel. And also, going back to Magician of Black Chaos, that was a card he defeated Pegasus with to destroy Relinquished, or Thousand Eyes Restrict, whatever the fusion is. I think
Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Thousand Eyes Restrict. Yeah. So that was pretty cool to watch him destroy that.
Those cards, I love those cards because it's worth mentioning real quick. Relinquished, Thousand Eyes Restrict, those are my favorites. They made them, and then soon after they were banned from legal play because they're just too powerful on Thousand Eyes and Relinquished, which I understand completely because they're sick. Now we've got Beaver Warrior, 4 stars, 1200 attack, 1500 defense, normal monster. Next is Feral Limp. He's really cool looking. I like him. It's pretty neat.
These are both our kind of Horn of the Unicorn hitters, like what you did in Duelist Kingdom.
Next we have
Kamari Dragon.
Yeah, Kamari Dragon. I was like,
in Spanish.
Dragon de Kamori. In case you were wondering. But anyways, yeah, we don't have an English card.
And we're not going to buy one.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'd probably get one if this was a more used deck, but it's not, because it's, Duelist Kingdom.
It's kind of outdated.
If I had a level 8 monster, I'd just throw him on the field and don't even got a tribute. Next is Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress #1. Is what it is. Then we've got Celtic Guardian. Later on, you see Obnoxious Celtic Guard.
Much better.
Which is way better. Then we got Witch of the Black Forest. This is first effect monster. I think this is first effect monster we've had so far, other than Exodia himself.
And Karibo.
She's pretty cool. She's spellcaster, 1100 attack, 1200 defense. I don't want to go into the effect too much. We've seen her before, obviously. Mammoth Graveyard. I always thought this card was cool looking and deserved more attack than it has. It's sick.
If you guys remember back in the anime, he combined this with the Living Arrow with Polymerization to equip, to fuse them together to attack Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to pretty much lower Blue Eyes' attack per turn, which was absolutely ridiculous. But that was one of the things that went on in Duelist Kingdom. When they just kind of thought of shit, they just kind of threw it in the script and went on.
Yeah, I always thought another thing with that card would be kind of cool to name if it was like a spell card. And it was a field spell, it makes a mammoth graveyard.
That would be pretty sweet, yeah.
And it has some kind of cool effect for fiend monsters.
Or zombies.
Anyway, well, mostly fiend, because I was thinking of Summon Skull, that bone look.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right, next we have Curse of Dragon, and then I'm going to throw down Gaia the Fierce Knight here. I like these cards. They're obviously good together. Then we've got, we've got their attacks at 2,000 and 2,300. They're your sacrifice monsters who, once again, Duelist Kingdom could have just summoned them flat out. Then we have Giant Soldier of Stone, your 4-star defender, 2,000 defense, just like Mystical Elf. Now we've got Summon Skull. just going to point this out real quick. Everybody knows Summon Skull, so I'm not going to spend too much time, but point this out. I like how they went back and was like, this is also an Archfiend card on these. I don't know. I like it.
What's cool about Summon Skull is if you guys remember the very first time Yugi dueled against Pegasus in the movie video, he summoned Summon Skull, and he would have won the video at the time when it ran out, and that's how he lost Grandpa's soul. But that was pretty cool.
Now we have Makyu, the Magical Mist. It's your Summon Skull spell card. In this card, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls whose defense is lower than the attack of the selected monster.
Really good card.
It's a really good card. Now we've got our Monster Born, which you all know what that does. It's awesome. Love Monster Born. Then we've got Pog, Pot of Greed. Draw power for the deck. Swords of Revealing Light. You know what that does. 3 turns. That's your good...
As you guys have noticed, most of this deck is about stalling so you can get Exodia.
Yeah, it's Swords of Revealing Light's your stall card for sure. Polymerization. That's how you get your fusions, of course. That's a hollow one. Pretty cool. Now we've got our Horn of the Unicorn, as we were talking about earlier with...
Feral Imp and Beaver Warrior.
Feral Imp. I was like, it's like Feral Imp. No, I always think of Dark Gremlin whenever I see Feral Imp. Now we've got Brain Control. This, once again, take control of your opponent's monster. We all know it. Now we've got Burning Land, and this was used against...
he used it against Weevil with Curse of Dragon and destroyed the field spell for the insect cards that rose the insect's attack. And I believe it may have... Yeah, when he used that, it hatched the Cocoon of Evolution a turn faster or something, I think. And so the Great Moth was able to come out and said the perfectly ultimate Great Moth. So that was pretty sweet.
Yep. Now I've got Multiply, which you use with Karibo. You get them 5 tokens going. Then we've got Spell Shattering Arrow, your quick activate spell card. Destroy all face-up spell cards your opponent controls. It's pretty cool. Now we've got Soul Release, spell card. Select up to 5 cards from the graveyard and remove them from play. Then we've got Spellbinding Circle, your trap card. You know what that does. Target one monster that loses 7 or attack. We've got Shift. It's another trap card. You all know that one. The Eye of Truth. It's a trap card. They see your opponent's hand, but they get 1,000 life points each turn. Then we've got Magic Cylinder, another trap card. The opponent attacks, then they lose. That's directed back at their life points. Got Mirror Force. Opponent attacks, destroys all their monster. And now our fusion monster, Gaia the Dragon Champion. It's pretty cool. You need Gaia the Fierce Knight and Curse of Dragon Polymerization, and that's it. So once again, this has been Grandpa's deck and also Yugi's Duelist Kingdom deck. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace out, guys.